By this point, everyone knows about the new Lion King live action movie that just recently came out. And you either know about it because A, everyone has trashed the trailers and movie, or because B, you are being forced to watch it by one of your friends or family members. Now, I have not seen the new live action Lion King remake movie thing, but I have seen clips, trailers, sneak peeks. I heard people talk about it in depth, and whatever else has been moving around on the internet about it. So I do have a good idea towards what it's like, or at least specifically what some moments of it are going to be like. But as I've not seen the movie, I won't be really criticizing the remake per se. Instead, I will go down memory lane and talk about the movie that me and my mom watched when I was just a little lad. The original Lion King movie. When people think about the Lion King, there are specific scenes that pop into people's minds. And some of these scenes are the ones that ended up being in the trailers for the Lion King live action movie. The scenes namely being Mufasa's death due to the stampede, Hakuna Matata, Scar's menacing monologues, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, which was the scene where Simba met his long lost childhood friend Nala. And then the beginning with the very, very beloved song Circle of Life, and well, the scene with Rafiki holding baby Simba, which is freaking adorable. These and many other scenes or moments are the ones that define the Lion King. These are the moments that give it personality and set it up as a grand tale, an adventure, which most of them are butchered in the Lion King remake, from what I've seen. These scenes have so much personality due to the expressions that the characters make, something that cannot be truly remade in live action. But now, let's talk about these scenes specifically and dissect them low-key, like taking apart the Frankenstein's monster. Yeah, he thought I was gonna say Frankenstein, didn't you? The start of the start of the start in the beginning. Let's talk about the very start, where the newborn Simba is showcased or introduced to everyone, all of the animal kingdom that inhabits this specific area, with the song Circle of Life accompanying it. This scene specifically truly is a masterpiece. No words are spoken in it, it's just facial expressions, subtle movement, and the music, and that's it. It tells so much without saying a single word, staying true to the sentence, show, don't tell. And that sets up the entire movie. That is the starting point. And it literally starts off on a high note. Literally. One of the highest notes I can possibly imagine. Now, the stampede. This is one of the most crucial moments in the entire movie, and in general a very important moment, since it's uncommon for Disney to straight up kill someone off like that. It teaches a very tough and crucial lesson, namely, death is a part of the cycle of life, just as much as life is. Because, like again, first comes Simba's birth, and then comes Mufasa's lecture about the circle of life, and then Mufasa's death. So, all in all, a very good scene. Very, very good. Yes, very good. And a very valuable life lesson, which right after everyone mourns and cries over Mufasa's death, Simba runs away from the events that happened. This is a beautiful and an amazing scene. Again, it tells so much, it shows so much, it has so much meaning, and it is an incredibly crucial lesson. Now, as Simba is running away from home, from everything that happened, blaming himself, we end up with him running into the jungle and meeting Timon and Pumbaa, where they end up becoming friends who end up comforting Simba and helping him get over what occurred. mostly via the very beloved song Hakuna Matata. Yeah, Hakuna Matata. That is also butchered in the live action remake movie thingy. But again, this is a crucial scene because it's again a crucial part of the entire cycle. First you have life, then death, and then you run away, hide, and then comes acceptance, dealing with it. It almost fits in like a perfect freaking puzzle, which again is why these moments are the defining moments of the Lion King movie. And butchering them is a sin! Right after all of that, we end up meeting adult Nala, and then adult Nala and Simba have their own moment with a beautiful song to accompany it, and again pretty much everything is told through actions, movement, expressions, and not that much talking. And this is the moment where Simba and Nala express their love for one another, and eventually Nala convinces Simba to come back home to end Scar's tyranny. And again, this again fits in. You have birth, you have death, you have running away, acceptance, and then love. It's almost like a legit cycle of life. It's amazing. But hey, yo, you can butcher it all you want if you're Disney after all. But now, under Scar's rule, Simba's home looks almost dead, without a soul, much like EA. The iron rule of Scar is seen throughout most of the movie via clips after Simba runs away, and then when he returns, you are shown the consequences of him running away, and then what Scar has done to the place Simba considers home. The animals there are starving, there is no light, barely any. Famine is a thing now, and Scar has very little care for helping anyone in his now kingdom. And quite a few of the lionesses are also kept prisoner in a kind of way. So none of it is good, Chief. But again, this is something that can teach that actions have consequences. Everything has consequences, and they're not always in your control. Simba ran away as a child, but there was not much he could do in the first place. But there are still consequences. There are consequences to everything, and sometimes the consequences are out of your control. There's nothing you could have done. And finally, at the end, Simba confronts Scar to end them once and for all, to save his home. The confrontation ends up being fought on Pride Rock, whilst the bottom area of Pride Rock lights up in flames. Truly a dramatic and epic scene, as Scar and Simba duke it out, mano a mano. Once Scar is pushed into a corner, he starts begging for mercy and all that, and Simba pretty much falls for it. The Scar was just messing with him, haha, just a prank, bro, and tries to end him, but yeah, it kinda ends up backfiring on him, ha, suck it. And he ends up falling into the flames. Dead. That's what they call dead. That's how the epic tale ends. Well, kind of ends. There is a bit more after this, but here we went through everything, the main story. The main story is over and done with. And a lot of different lessons have been taught and shown that most Disney movies do not even approach with a 10-foot pole. And these are some of the most important moments in the Lion King movie. Defining moments. Like I've already said a few billion times, I understand that I've said this a lot, but it is a point that has to be understood. These are defining moments in the Lion King movie. So as long as you get these moments right in the live action remake, a lot of people will tolerate it and possibly enjoy it. That's all you have to do, Disney. Just these moments. These specific moments you have to get right. Now everyone, let's hold our fingers together that the Content ID bot does not take this video down, because honestly I do not want to argue another freaking month. Other than that, this video took a bit longer than I thought, since I couldn't really figure out how to talk about this in a good, or let's say a proper way. I don't know, but I think it went alright. The Lion King movie original, of course, means a lot to me, since it's one of the movies I watched with my family as a child, so it has a lot of nostalgia for me. And I know it's not the best thing, since sliced bread, it's not a godlike creation without flaws. But it is an absolutely fantastic movie on a grand scale. So please, live action remake, don't butcher it too much. But if it has been butchered completely, Let me know, since I've not seen the movie yet, and I don't know if I will, because tickets cost quite a bit, and I don't know if I want to waste my money. So I might wait for it to be on rent online somewhere or something, but you'll see. That's that. Thanks for watching and making here to the end. You can now enter Area 51 and press the like button. If you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more content from me, please do subscribe and hit that beautiful bell button. Stories have been told of legendary warriors who pressed the bell button, and they're now forever remembered. Peace, y'all. See you next time.